COP28 has been a mixed bag, having delivered some for Africa and failed to deliver on other key issues. First came the Loss and Damage Fund, with the agreement on the text coming only on the first day of the conference. Second in line was the Emirates Declaration on Sustainable Agriculture Systems and Food Security, the first such declaration at a COP. The declaration empowers farmers and fisher folks and also acknowledges the role of indigenous peoples in food systems.
We have 11 declarations covering everything from finance to agriculture and, for the first time, health. The second track was always going to be the hardest, because that is driven by parties. And while the presidency can guide and encourage, this is a process of consensus.
On the global goal on adaptation, experts say there is a lack of clear targets in the text and also the use of vague language. The goal is also said to be not explicitly time-bound. Meanwhile, the global stocktake has been the most divisive topic.
Africa cannot accept a GGA framework without means of implementation from developed countries. For developing countries, especially on the targets. We demand, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for a standing agenda on GGA and further work on metrics and indicators for tracking progress.
While a declaration on the phase-out of fossil fuels had been anticipated, some believe there has been no indication that this will be delivered, at least not in Dubai.
What we have seen since is that the parties have deeply held and deeply split views, especially on the language around fossil fuels. It's important to be clear on something. The text we released was a starting point for discussions. Again, this is entirely normal for a consensus-based process. When we released it, we knew opinions were polarized, but what we didn't know was where each country's red lines were.
We've now passed the 11 a.m. Tuesday deadline set by the presidency, and the negotiation is still going on in those rooms. Many now ask, will this COP meet the hope of millions of people around the world who are at the receiving end of the climate crisis? Well, as I say, only time will tell. From the venue of COP28 in Dubai, Ayola Kasim, Channels Television News.